Yes. Thank you, my friend Karan, the Chancellor of University of Birmingham and also son of Hyderabad, as Gareth put it. Thank you very much for making this happen. This conversation started almost a year plus ago. Now I'm glad that this has materialized. Gareth, as always, a great friend. Thank you. Thank you for keeping your speech short as well. Thank you very much. And also thank you for looping in Karan. That was a lovely message. I have to compliment you on that. Jayesh Ranjan, my Principal Secretary. Also our Honorable MLA, Sri Jeevan Reddy Garu. I'll come to you last, Jimmy, because I have a few things to say. Our Chairman of TSTPC, Bhikshapati Garu. And of course, the man who's donated, the man who's come forward, the group which has come forward, Carrier. Thank you, Jimmy. But like I said, you ought to be doing more, a lot more. You cannot be cheap, I have to say that. You have to donate more. This can't be the first and only sustainable cooling solution in India. We need more of these. We need many more of these, actually. You know, when Professor Toby Peters welcomed us this morning, a lot of us sitting here, we lose sight of some basic things, you know. We're all seated here in an air-conditioned room, powered by, I don't know what company that is. I'm presuming it's Carrier, but I'm not sure if it is. But we're all used now to conditioned air. I remember this experience of mine. I was a student in college in Pune. So we were traveling to a hill station, me and my mates, and we were all on a local train. So there was this girl, a friend of mine, a classmate, who actually came in from Mauritius to study with us. She was in Pune. So the minute we got into this local train, we were all going to, I think it was Matheran or, I don't know, Khandala or one of these places, the hill stations. Somebody, like in India, we are very used, back then, we have these local trains which only have fans, right? So somebody just turned on a fan. That fan was a hard-hitting fan, very, very hard-hitting fan, and it was like direct into your face. So this girl immediately goes, I can't give her name because I'm sure she's watching somewhere. She immediately goes, please turn that off. I said, why? She says, I'm not used to air hitting me. I'm used to conditioned air. That was the first time in my life I've ever realized that the whole AC thing could be flipped and it could be called conditioned air. So thanks to you guys, now everybody in the world knows what conditioned air is, and now we are actually so conditioned to think that there is no substitute. But the fact is, like you guys have said it, and like Professor Toby Peters was saying, all the air conditioners that we use today, more than the cooling that they offer, the heat that they generate outside of it is actually much more. I hope I got that right, Professor. Now, the challenge here and what we're trying to do here is basically ensuring that these cooling solutions actually cut down on carbon emissions and actually are more sustainable. Now, that's the challenge, that's the dream as we move forward. How do we do that? How can we make it happen? And thankful to GMR, thankful to Kishore Garu for giving us this facility. This Center of Excellence on Sustainable Cooling and Cold Chain is a joint collaboration, as I was saying, between Government of Telangana, Center for Sustainable Cooling, University of Birmingham, and the United Nations Environment Program. Why is this important? It's important because Hyderabad, Telangana, India is, of course, the pharma capital of the world, is, of course, the vaccine capital of the world. But more importantly, what COVID has shown us, what the pandemic has shown us, is two things. Food security is important, and so is availability and accessibility of medicines. I think both have been showcased to the entire world and cutting across geographies, cutting across cities, states, etc. Humans have realized that these two are mission critical for us to survive on this planet, both medicine and, of course, food. Now, to keep both of these relevant, to keep both of these, constantly available, cold chain is extremely important. But how do we make sure that the cold chain becomes sustainable? How do we make sure that our air conditioners